The brisket's been on since 6 this morning. 8 hours of hickory smoke, low and slow, and right now, there's nothing to do but wait. Which means it's time to answer a question I get a lot. What do you smoke at a barbecue? Not just any cigar, the right one. Because getting this wrong, you lose the cigar, you lose the pairing, and you waste both kinds of smoke. I'm Bo Kaufman. This is Smoke Signals. Today, smoke meets smoke.
Welcome to Smoke Signals, where the good things take time.
Before we get into the pairings, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to smoke wood for barbecue? Hickory, apple, mesquite? Drop it in the comments right now. I read every single one. And if you've ever tried pairing a cigar with your barbecue, tell me how it went. Good, bad, disaster. I want to know. Think about what a backyard barbecue actually is. It's a commitment. You're up early, you set the temp, you trust the process, and then you wait. No shortcuts, no rushing it. Sound familiar? A premium cigar works the same way. The tobacco leaf was grown, fermented, aged, and rolled by hand, sometimes over years. And when you light it, you give it time. You don't rush it either. Both of these things reward patience. That's not a coincidence. That's a lifestyle. There's also something happening at a sensory level. The rich, fatty proteins from smoked meat, brisket, pork shoulder, ribs, they coat your palate in a way that actually enhances a cigar's mouthfeel. The richness carries the tobacco's oils. The flavors have somewhere to land. This isn't just a fun pairing idea, it's a complete experience. The barbecue pit doesn't care about your schedule. Neither does a good cigar. That's the whole point. Here's where most people make a mistake. They grab whatever's handy, usually something mild. A Connecticut shade, a light cream-colored wrapper. Don't do that! Hickory smoke, mesquite, charred fat, caramelized bark. These are bold, aggressive flavors. They will completely overwhelm a mild cigar. You won't taste a thing. The delicate notes you paid for just disappear. You need a medium to full-bodied cigar, something with enough backbone to hold its own out here. Think earthy, think pepper, think dark chocolate, leather, espresso. Flavors that echo the smoke, not fight it. A mild cigar next to a smoking brisket is like whispering at a concert. You need to match the pit's energy. So what do I reach for today? I've got 2 options for you. One premium, one more accessible. Both built for this moment. First, the La Aroma de Cuba Reserva. Rated 94 points by Cigar Aficionado. Wrapped in a San Andres Oscuro. That's a dark, oily Mexican leaf. Deep brown, almost black. Beautiful construction. Cold draw before lighting. Dark chocolate, espresso, a hint of dried fruit underneath. It's rich before the flame even touches it. First third, black pepper leads. And then something interesting happens. There's hickory in here, actual hickory. The same wood that's in my smoker right now. That's not a coincidence. That's terroir. The soil, the fermentation, the aging, it all points here. This cigar comes from the Pepin Garcia family. My father's cigars. If you know that name, you know what that means. Precision, depth, and consistency every single time. Midsection, and the pepper backs off slightly. Dark chocolate comes forward, and you'll find a leather note underneath. And with the barbecue smoke drifting past, it all layers in beautifully. The 2 smokes find each other. This is the premium pick, worth every cent on a long, slow cook day. Now, if you want something more accessible, the Perdomo 10th Anniversary Maduro. Similar flavor profile. Dark chocolate, hickory, espresso, a touch of spice on the finish. Perdomo is vertically integrated. He grows the leaf, ferments it, rolls it, all on family farms in Nicaragua. You're getting quality control at every single step. And here's a practical note for outdoor smoking. This cigar burns consistently. Wind is your enemy at a barbecue. A thinner, longer format, for example, a Churchill or a Lancero, would struggle in a breeze. The Perdomo Maduro in a Robusto 5x50 holds its burn outdoors beautifully. For most people at a backyard barbecue, the Perdomo is the call. Great quality, honest price, perfect for the setting. A few things to keep in mind before you light up at your next cook. Stay upwind of the smoker. I know that sounds obvious, but it matters. If you're sitting in the plume of barbecue smoke, you won't taste your cigar at all. Position yourself so the wind carries the pit smoke away from you. Ring gauge. Stay in the 50 to 54 range outdoors. Enough tobacco to develop real complexity, stable enough to hold a burn in the breeze. And the drink pairing? Skip the bourbon today? I know. Hear me out. The barbecue smoke is your pairing. Bourbon competes with it. Instead, cold brew coffee, a light lager, or just sparkling water. Let the meat and the cigar do the work. One more thing. The wood matters. Hickory and mesquite demand full-bodied cigars. Applewood or cherry wood is gentler. Medium-bodied cigars open right up with those. Match the wood and match the cigar. Here's the bottom line. A backyard barbecue is already a slow living experience. You chose to be here. You chose the long road, the early morning, the fire, the wait. Bring a cigar that respects that decision. Medium to full-bodied. Earthy, bold, dark notes. Something that echoes the smoke you're already surrounded by. The La Aroma de Cuba Reserva if you're going premium. The Perdomo 10th Anniversary Maduro if you want outstanding quality at an everyday price. Stay upwind, mind the ring gauge, skip the bourbon just this once, and then sit back. Let the smoke from the pit and the smoke from your cigar rise together. There's nowhere to be, nothing to rush. The brisket goes for 12 hours, so do I. Light something worthy of the wait. I'm Bo Kaufman, this is Smoke Signals. I'll see you in the next one.